And what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
Right, chemtrails over that way. Chemtrail up there, and see these bastards. You know, overtake these fellas here and here, you know. I know, boys, I'm trying to show the fucking video here. Like chemtrails all over the fucking sky there, look. Boom. Big dirty chemtrail going through the sky there, you see? So that's what's coming.
Spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people.
Are you suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether I put a bullet in their head? Evaluating people to determine whether I put a bullet in their head?
Right. That is a contrail. You see, that's the way a contrail is. And then it vanishes, right? That's why the sky is lovely and blue today. Because any planes that are passing, they're only leaving contrails, not chemtrails. That's why the sky is lovely and blue.
So the data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person.
So what's happening then, right? They're scanning the brains of people and they're giving them, so if you're religious and you read the Bible, obviously it'll activate parts of your brain where you're thinking. So they want to suppress them thoughts, and they're going to do it through chemtrails, right? They're going to suppress your thoughts through chemtrails and things like that, and that's why the place is destroyed in chemtrails. So it's not just coming for fundamentalists, it's coming for everyone and anyone who believes in God. That's a fact. Is that right, little buttons?
And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed? The aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses.
Right, barium, strontium, the usual suspects, you know, A to fucking Z, chaff, aluminiums, fiberglass, the lot, you're breathing it in, your respiratory system is in bits. That's why dementia is the fastest growing disease in Ireland. 11 people a day are diagnosed with dementia. How do you get heavy metal poisoning? From pesticides and from chemtrails that come out of the back of airplanes. Far from the sky, like so. So know the truth, right? So, they're going to spread the dust. Intelligent dust. I mean, look at Julian Assange in WikiLeaks. He's talking about it. Evil dust, they call it.
In terms of the Internet of Things, there's research prototypes now, which I assume are being used by intelligence agencies, of very small electronic circuits that you can just put in paper or put and paint or on the walls that are powered by the GSM stations. And they operate as the GSM radio wave passes through them. It gives them enough power for a very small amount of time to do things. So obviously that tendency is going to continue. It's not like the Internet of Things. It's if you like, intelligent evil dust.
Evil dust is what Julian Assange is calling it. Evil fucking dust. That's what it is. Right, and it's going to be every nanoparticles of alloys. You know, it's going to be like everywhere, coated all over the place. You're breathing it in, it's in you, and it's everywhere and it's anywhere. And when they turn on 5G, that's banging out at 60 gigahertz, it's going to agitate your body and torment you and keep you not feeling well and sweating and fucking no sleep and twisting and turning and fucking mad thoughts and dreams, right? Not to mention the agenda that's behind it, like to cull the population, to bring the whole world out that nice little 500 million slaves controlled by the elite. So while everyone is dying of dementia, the fastest growing disease in Ireland, 11 people a day are diagnosed with dementia in Ireland. That's 11 people a day are diagnosed with dementia, heavy metal poisoning. And the cereal our children is eating, crap. The cereals are full of alloys and heavy metals as well. They're covered in pesticides. I'm out here doing a course on a safe pass, right? And our sky is fucking poison. They're talking about safe passing there, and we're breathing in fucking poison out here. Just everywhere. The whole sky, boom, destroyed. So the children's food is covered in pesticides. All them cereals are GM cereals covered in pesticides to suck it up, and then your children are forced to eat that shit. You see? So it's up to you to know the truth. I mean, I don't get a button for doing these videos. I have to give up my time, try and wake you up. I get nothing for it. I don't monetize, I never have. And I'm locked out of my other channel, Razor Sharp. Right? That's Razor with a Z. Capital R, capital S, stick them together, Razor Sharp. I've hundreds of videos on that about these things.
Such as flu or rhinoviruses. And we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses. And we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
This is fascinating. What's the name of this proposal?
Yeah, so the name of this project is Fun Vax.
So what's happening then, right? They're scanning the brains of people and they're giving them, so if you're religious and you read the Bible, obviously it'll activate parts of your brain where you're thinking. So they want to suppress them thoughts. And they're going to do it through chemtrails, right? They're going to suppress your thoughts through chemtrails. Destroyed. That fucking scumbag is putting one down across there, look. Another one there. The scumbag is putting one down there. Another scumbag putting one across there. Just filthy, disgusting parasites have the skies fucking destroyed. They're all done by the United Nations, and our government gives them the go-ahead. Right, so that's the United Nations. Come with the earth for you. Now if you look there, you'll see what it means. You have lower clouds here, and then you can see past them and you can see more clouds, and when they break behind them you see blue sky, that's right. So behind the clouds, anytime they break, you should always see blue sky. But look, my boys are banging down the chemtrails here, you see.
Take the third exit onto Campbell Road, O'Connell Street.
And boom, this is coming this way. So that's the crack.
Which is the vaccine for religious fundamentalism.
And you have a proposal already?
The proposal has just been submitted, and I think that the data that I have shown you today would support the development of this project, and we think it has great promise.
The array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat.
Turn the whole sky white. Okay, that's a perfect example there now as well of a contrail. This one is taking about a minute or two to dissipate. Now, not staying in a big white line across the sky, about to spread out and take over the place, no. A sky cleared, sky is destroyed in chemtrails. Every single thing that you can see are chemtrails. That sky should be blue, but it's just covered everywhere, the whole way back along this way, the whole way across the whole sky. Look, boom, boom. There's another fella banging one down there as we speak. Another one across there. So everything and anything that you see in that sky are artificial, poisonous chemtrails.
An SAI program could limit global temperature increases, reducing some risks associated with higher temperatures and providing the world economy additional time to transition from
So that's the crack. We need to wake up for our children's sake, because they're poisoning the atmosphere. Even though if I was to show you that's just a big sheet, thousands of chemtrails lay down somewhere else, then they push on this way. They know exactly how to do it. They want to block the sun out on this side of the town. They'll chemtrail 50, 60 miles away and leave them expand, and by the time they get here they're a massive sheet, nothing but a massive white sheet of poisonous chemtrails. That's the fucking truth. And as I said, I have children to protect, and this is 2 of my children to protect, right? They're my 2 youngest. And my other children, well, I'm putting them well wide to the fucking crack. My little button. Yeah, best girl. That's our brother always looking out for her, you see? He's always looking out for him. He's only 3, and I swear he's a clever boy. And she's only 1. Clever out. No chemicals in the body. See that there? That's hemp milk, not cow's bullshit, not SMA crap, but hemp milk. Right? My daughter's only 1, and she's as bright as a fucking button, got for me for cursing. So is he. Hemp milk is all he ever got. And he's 3, and he's as bright as a button, as hard as nails. Little dink. So yeah, so that's the crack, right? And keep them fucking... And when you hear about to pump the vaccinations into your children, yeah? Yeah, pump them into your children when your children's brains are only developing. Pump it full of vaccinations, full of toxins and metals. That's right, yeah, like a right fucking simple thing. I let my children decide when they're old enough if they want that crap pumped in to destroy them. So yeah, so where would you get it, lads? No chemtrails, sun shining, weather is sweet, Bob Marley playing in the background. Well, bang off your socks, man. What are we doing with them stinky little dinky ones? Look at them stinky stockings. Dead! The sun and all is blinding me. Yeah, but... I'm being attacked, I'm being attacked. So that's a good thing. You don't have chemtrails. Any day without chemtrails is a good day. Yeah. Oh, I see. What's that? Alright, that one. Ah! Okay. Best girl. Mine over her. Good boy. Look how blue that sky is. Blue as can be. Look off there. You see? Blue. Now watch if you look off to the distance even. Between the clouds you can still see blue. Not massive white shield coming at you, but blue. It might be lighter blue. Then straight overhead the dark blue, but it's always blue. Dark overhead fading off to a light blue. Never fading off to snow white, or never ever should be snow white overhead, right? As long as the clouds break, you should see blue. It's as simple as that, like, you know, it's as simple as that.